All right, so welcome back. Hopefully, all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. Hopefully, everybody's having a great time. Everybody's enjoying and partying and such. Welcome back. Today has been a day. I truly hope you guys enjoy the videos here today, and I hope that I didn't spam you like that. We dropped I think 4 videos today, which was insane. Probably my highest ever on this channel, I think, in history. The highest was 3, now it's 4, so we cracked the goal, baby. Right? If anything, it was 5 because I did the final chance video to alert you of all the things ending, the gift codes and everything there. Then the video after that was the kits, and then obviously the pilgrims that were just a surprise announcement, right? So altogether, I appreciate the support. Thank you all for being there and enjoying the videos. And again, sorry for the spam, but today let's jump into some things. We got the new update now live officially. Yeah! Hope you guys are excited. Best of luck to anybody pulling, but everything is now here. We're gonna go through, check it out together, and see what they're cooking up. As always, like and subscribe helps out. But first things first, Emma is now officially out here. If you're wondering why there's no showcase video, because there really isn't a reason to showcase. You have to showcase her kind of with Yunwa, or bare minimum at least showcase them together, right? That's kind of the point. She theoretically can do something on her own, but I think that the whole point of these characters are designed to be doing it together, right? They're supposed to be built together, work together, and everything like that. It's kind of like running like Blanc without Noir. It's like they need to be running with each other. Yeah, Tia and Naga is a separate case that was, again, Naga being able to work on her own. In this case, I think that that's where it stands, that you have to sort of be able to run these characters together, hence the reasoning you're going to have to wait, right? So she does have some buffs that work outside of the squad, but most of it goes to the squad, so kind of that's where it stands. Wait until those characters release and then we can get an idea. That also goes to say that don't pull right now, right? I don't care if it's a must pull to players. Right now it's not, right? Right now you're not forced to. Wait until the day of, see what happens, how the team turns out, how everything works. If Yunwa, Vesti, how everything functions. You never know. In the future, though, is it not true that true damage characters will be eating so good here off of this team? Rocking full true damage team? This would be crazy, but I wonder if any pilgrims up and coming are planned for true damage. Then that makes these must pulls, right? As in, that's the new true damage team, so we'll see where that goes in the future, but for now, that's where it currently stands, all right? Beyond that, let's get into the update. So first things first, new content is now live over here. Arc, go over here. You can view the new content, Solo Raid Museum. Solo Raid Museum is pretty much what it was specified as. So apparently, this is having seasons and such, and you can see multiple different seasons of this, and then it goes on from that point onwards. It's kind of cool how this has been designed here. I will say for the most part, though, right? They announced something else over here, but yeah, they announced the Solar Raid boss actually, which is a weird Solar Raid boss, dude. This is gonna be a wild one. It was confirmed via the either the data mine or them themselves. Solar Raid boss is gonna be crazy this season, but you'll see that later on. For this mode, though, pretty much it's, again, simple gameplay. It's rocking what Solar Raid was. You can earn exclusive rewards such as titles and such. You have 2 modes. You have challenge mode, which is locking your Nikkes at 400. Form 5 squads before entering the battle. The total damage dealt by each squad will be combined. The rewards will be granted based on the mission conditions that are met. There's no limit mode, which is, again, no restrictions on Nikke's level. The boss level is enhanced during the battle. Enhanced phases are indicated on the phase gauge. Form 5 squads before entering the battle. The phase gauge achieved by each squad will be combined and rewards will be granted based on the mission conditions that are met. This is really good, right? Because in the future, what happens is, for example, when we have to test characters, we can test them super easily now and super upfront because you have now 3 additional bosses. And I hope when this gets season 2 and such, they keep season 1 active, which means you can just continuously test each one of these and so on and so forth, and keep continuously being able to kind of showcase stuff like that. So for right now, obviously, sadly, no fire code week 1 here, but in the future when that does happen, for example, we can test this true damage team that we have here. If it's a good boss for that team. So kind of a cool mechanic, and the rewards aren't terrible. Again, they are pretty good for the most part. They are pretty good. Over here, this is the challenge area. So for the challenge area, if you pick up 170 million damage, you get 30 blue kits. Over here you get 216. You pick up a frame, which is kind of cool if you don't have that. 340, you get this one over here. Again, it does clearly state replica, so there is that sort of aspect of it. It's a different thing entirely. 30 over there, you pick up 616, 30 more. So it is a little bit, I thought the rewards would be a little bit higher, but it's yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad, right? 719, 829, 971. Now, if you start passing ranks, pretty much, you get past 50, then you get some really good stuff here. So that's also another thing on top of that, but that's what it looks like. Obviously, if you've played this back then, your account's definitely gotten better since these raids were originally hosted. So you have a chance to demolish your old ranking and prove yourself you're better, dude. That's kind of where it stands. Reach phase gauge 20 in no limit modes. There is no limit mode, and there's something of these gauges thing, which I think is like some sort of like you pass a certain stage or something, which then you walk away with the Museum Point Hall 1. Obtained from the mission rewards. That rankings are determined based on the total number of points accumulated. What is this? Obtained. So you get these points, and then that's the points that here. And museum points. So that's separate, or is it like a flex thing or something like that? It says total, and that says Hall 1. And then over here you get 3 of these. You reach 40, you get 3 more. Over here at 60, you get 3 more. Over here at 80, you get 3 more. And 100, you get 3 more. It's not like I'm complaining, right? Every extra piece is something good. But I would say this should have been a little bit higher. Altogether, I'll take it. Anything extra is enough in my book. Definitely, they've been slowly getting better with this. But I will also take one of those Drake events again. Please shift up. 3rd anniversary. That's currently what that looks like. You also have on top of that your skins. Yes, you have 2 new skins over here. I'll just go into this way and show it to you. But we have the absolute event, we have the pickup recruitment, we have tactical up. Over here is, what's tactical up? Yeah, login event. So the login event gives you, sadly, only 10 pulls. Even though it's a 4-week, like 27-day event, right? Sadly, not an extra. So this should have been 15 pulls, right? Because it's technically a longer event. So you technically lose pulls via this event. Because again, if you had 2 separates, right, it would be 10-10, 10-10, so on and so forth. This is one long one, so you lose some pulls here, which kind of sucks. But hey, I got a free skin at least, right? That makes up for it. Over here, we have the day off skin, and it looks super, super cool. If you are a fan of Yunwa, you are definitely eating here. After 27 days, you will be walking away with this skin here. It looks super nice, and again, it is a full free skin, so that is kind of the highlight there. Yeah, a lot of players are kind of talking about this, but that's what the skin looks like if you're wondering. Super, super cool skin. And again, it is free just for logging in. Here's what it looks like in the basically chibi form. Super cool. So that is for free for everyone. There is another skin that we'll talk about in a second here, but that is there. You also have, again, the event stuff, and then just the other 1,000-day and other event stuff there. Nothing else has been kicked up over here. The survey was already active. Sensory perception, that's like that same small event, and nothing crazy over there as well. So that's what has been added there. Pretty sure new storyline is active. There you go. Go and chase the storyline, check it out. There are some crazy things happening in this this chapter. I will not spoil it right now, but yeah, it's crazy what's this sort of event has to offer. They did do a lot of fixes over here. You could take a look into it. Simplify the entrance animation to the arc screen, made improvements to see the entrance animation of the arc screen that can now be skipped, enable the feature to view clear info on interception, confirm info screen. Players can now view results on the interception completion screen. Pretty good adjustments. And then again, a bunch of different things that have been fixed over here too. So please go check out some of the stuff here. If there's anything crazy, I'll like do a TLDR on it later on. But I think it's just pretty, just some pretty good things, some pretty mediocre things, but that's kind of what that looks like there. There is also the Nikke Exia skin, which is now brand spankingly new, added. Let's go take a look at that. So yes, the Nikke Exia skin has officially, Jesus, that's what the skin looks like. What the hell? Okay. Okay. That's what the skin looks like. Yeah. So that's the Nikke Exia skin. That's definitely something. Remember, these skins, so because this is a bunny skin, right, it sort of almost perfectly tells you that bunny is coming soon. Remember, I've been saying this for a while. Dude, Shift Up literally said this year they're going to do bunnies. They literally said that. They said our best performing updates are bunnies. We're not going to, like, get rid of that. I know people are saying, like, hey, they changed this year up. I understand that fully. But again, they said in that interview that our best performing update is bunnies. That's our best performing update. So we would like to have it. I wonder, if they make this now a different sort of bunny update, you know? They're doing this during pretty much September, so where does Schoolgirls land, if they even land, which we'll see that soon. But yeah, it looks like, again, this, so every time they have a mission pass for bunnies, it always ends up being that you have what is it, you have a bunny update, right? It always is. You had, I think the year prior, was it So it's either Bunny Mary or it was Folk Wong, and then before that was, I'm not gonna remember now. There are two of them though. I'm not gonna remember. Wait, I have it open actually. So it was Folk Wong, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Folk Wong was I think last year, and the year prior to that was Viper. That's who it was. So they both were there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Viper and that. So this month is now having Exia, so it could indicate Bunny event. It also could not. Could be a Bunny collab. Who knows? Shift up is weird, dude. Who knows? All right, make sure that's clear. But again, they also put all the Nikkes that are coming soon in the game pretty much. You can actually now go and view Yunhwa to check out what she looks like. So if you are curious about skills or anything associated, or you just want to go into the shooting range and see how she looks, you can check that now as well. Again, I will say for the most part, both characters, I am kind of happy to see that these updates can happen where, again, if an alter doesn't happen, where it's like, hey, a summer variant or some sort of alter variant like D Killer Wife, if that doesn't happen, at least in the future, you might see an upgraded variant. So it does give chance to Isabel getting a character. So for me, that's a win in itself. Definitely what I would love to see. So at this point, the cope is unreal. Well, that's there. You also have, I think, yeah, Vesti here as well. So you can take a look at the skills or take a look at what she looks like in the shooting pose area. But both characters look super cool. It's up to you if you're pulling and everything, but it is a standard character, so don't feel that you're forced to. It's for what it is, it's kind of cool, but again, do not feel that you're forced to do anything here. But there you go. That's what the update looks like. You got the Solar Raid Museum content, you got your new story content added in. All the other events are coming soon. Every part of the every week of this event, pretty much, you have different things dropping, which is kind of cool to see. And then again, on top of that, you also have hopefully gift codes here soon. Emma, though, can't really test too much there, as again, she is sort of built as a trio character. It's kind of hard to put like answer down on if she is good or bad right now until all three get tested, but or at least bare minimum two. At least put Yunhwa and that together so you can test what Yunhwa can do, because Yunhwa's like the DPS, right? Emma should be enough to buff that up and also survive and heal also. So all that should be designed by then, but right now that's where you stand. So let me know what you think. Bunny Exia skin looks super cool. Free skin looks super cool. All the updated content, everything associated, and yeah, Solar Raid does look pretty fun though. From what I've seen, some initial gameplay, it looks pretty good. We'll take that for what it is. All right, peace out. Catch you guys tomorrow or later today. Who freaking knows? Peace out. Take care.